Well, the Saints were pretty unique stuff yesterday, wasn't it? I mean, it was underdog stuff and they responded accordingly.
Kept their season alive, TJ. I know it's a big call early days, but they've got a tough fortnight coming up. They were 33 points down late into the third quarter and they responded like I haven't seen a team respond this year. 20-point win for the Saints, and one of their good players is Jack Sinclair. He joins us. Jack, congratulations on your form. Take us through your week last week after that loss to Essendon.
Yeah, it was a pretty big week. Lots of meetings on Monday, very player-driven reviews. Obviously, a couple of disappointing weeks before that. So, yeah, we really had to do something about it and bounce back. I thought the way we played, our pressure and energy, it was really good. And even though things weren't going our way, the first few quarters that we hung in there and were able to finish off well and get the result.
Yeah, I think it's a pretty good summary. Been there live, just the way that the Saints players were out hunting West Coast the longer the game went on. Was it a physical week? Is there room in footy now? I know it's about recovery and getting yourselves right, but is there room to have a crack at training after a response like that?
Yeah, there is, and yeah, it was probably the most physical week we've had in a long time. Obviously, an area that we identified we needed to get better at and address, and on Thursday it was a big session in terms of the physicality and contest work.
The skipper was enormous, Jack Steele. He said that you're going to hold each other accountable. What does he mean by that?
Yeah, more so like in the reviews. He's really honest, and he's been leading from the front, but we just not had enough guys sort of following him. So, just being accountable to our effort and pressure and things like that make us a good team. And we haven't been delivering in that space the past few weeks. So, it was good that we were able to do that, and I'm sure come Monday we'll see plenty of that in the review clips.
When it's a turnaround like that, Jack, so at half-time, can you even remember what the coach's messages were? Or how did the pressure went through the roof, they started to fumble, all those sorts of things. But where does that turnaround start from, and what was discussed at half-time?
We spoke a lot about our pressure, and felt like a lot of our goals were off the back of our mistakes, whether it was our ball security and some of our ball use. So we felt confident that we could turn things around and get back in the game. But we're winning the contested ball, the clearances were going our way. So yeah, we felt like we were really close. We just had to persist for a bit longer, and things would start to turn.
You would have watched Nick Naitanui last week towel up Port Adelaide. They couldn't get the ball out of the middle yet. You guys plus 15 in clearances. A lot of them were in the second half. What did you do differently? How did you plan for Nick Naitanui's taps?
Yeah, he's an amazing player, and he's gonna do his thing and give them plenty of really good hits. So we just had a mindset of not giving them anything easy in terms of their clearances. So the guys in there provided really good pressure. Crouchy, Jack Vitale, Steely obviously, and Jonesy. So they really made sure that if they did win it, that it was going to be scrappy, and our halfbacks and other defenders could really get it going back our way.
Jack, Max King had a career-best 5 goals last night. At some stage of maybe even this year, he's going to kick more than that. But how have you found his progress? How's he tracking?
He's going really well. It's obviously still pretty raw and got plenty of muscle to put on and room to move. But yeah, last night he was fantastic. He just seems to get better all the time. And he brings so much to our team, whether it's his high marking, but he's so mobile and pretty good at ground level for a big fella as well. And if he's not marking it, he's bringing it to ground, and the smalls are reaping the rewards as well.
And Jack, does he mention often the impact that Matthew Lloyd's had on his career and what a mentor he's been for him?
Yeah, a little bit. No, he does back in the Haileybury days, yeah.
Thank you. That was the answer I was looking for. You were hoping he was going to say he says nothing, but he's a really competitive player. A lot of the young guys that come into the game, they get pushed around a lot, but Max certainly doesn't do that, don't he?
And what about yourself, Jack? 7 seasons in the AFL system now, 100 games to your name. Do you feel as though you absolutely do, like most people think, belong at the very high level?
Yeah, I do. I've played, pretty much every position on the ground now besides ruck. So, I feel pretty confident that I'm able to play sort of anywhere, wherever the team needs me. Sort of enjoying a bit of a new role off half-backs this season so far. It's been pretty refreshing. A bit tough the last couple of weeks. I was thinking how hard it was, but it's exciting and something a bit different. So I've been enjoying it so far.
Yeah, I thought your physicality stood out yesterday. A couple of massive tackles. Let's take a look at the votes from yesterday, because there were some really good players on the ground. But Jack Steele, the captain, to say that and then deliver 33, 17 contested was enormous. Max King was the most influential forward. Love Billings' game and also like Membry.
Hey, well done, Jack. I'm a bit worried about the answer here, Tony. But, Jack, did you have a childhood dream?
Sorry?
Yeah, I did.
What was it?
In grade 6. I wrote in my yearbook where I wanted to be in 10 years, and it was either wicket-keeping for the Australian cricket team or playing for the Saints.
Wow, that's great.
And he's playing for the Saints, and he played his 100th game the other week, Tony.
Yeah, dreams do come true.
And this is what happened. This is what happened. Tony Lockett, his childhood hero, come along and presented the jumper.
Yeah.
Good setup, Tony.
I saw it. No, well, sorry, you were telling the story, Bill.
How was that, Jack? That would have been magnificent, I reckon.
Yeah, it was amazing. They told me the day before that he was going to come down and present my jumper, and pretty lost for words. He's a bit of a enigma, and it was the best sighting of the big fella. So yeah, I was stoked. Something pretty special. I'm sure so many players would have loved to have their jumper presented by him over the years. So yeah, really happy.
Yeah,
What did he say? I want to know what he said to you.
Well, it was
Jack.
on television.
Well, I didn't see it. What did he say, Jack? Just give us an insight.
Oh, I just said, congratulations, and it was a good effort, and he sort of reflected on the number that I wear, 35. He obviously played a lot of games with Robbie Harvey, and he spoke a bit about him as well. But he just said it was good to see another player carry that number for 100 games, and wish me luck for the future.
Yeah, he certainly did. So it's a good one to have on tape, that's for sure, or on file somewhere. Now, Jack, just before we let you go, huge game on Thursday night against Richmond, and very much a sea of purple this one.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, obviously a big one for Matty's match, and hopefully we can have a really good crowd there to support the cause for MRV. It's built up to become a really good game and a special occasion for our footy club and Richmond. So, really looking forward to it. Obviously a big game against the Tigers, who been going really well and been the best team in the comp the last few years. So, really looking forward to it.
All right, good on you, Jack. Nice to catch up with you, mate,
Jack.
and all the very best for the rest of the season.
No worries. Thanks, guys.
Thank you. Jack Sinclair joining us there from the Saints.